Hey viewers, welcome to another game as Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing another Smite game and this is a solo ranked. I have no clue what's going to happen. I just picked a random one this time. Normally I look a little bit about what's going to happen. We're going to go with Batz, which is this guy. But first we're going to visit the other team just to see who's there. Yeah, so hello. Hello. Yeah, we're going with Batz because he is new and we want to see him. So, yeah, that's the only reason I could possibly think of. But yeah, he's a remake of Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong, of course, one of the standard gods that, that came with the game. And, well, he got remade into this guy. Because, well, Sun Wukong apparently is a much bigger fighter than this guy was. Well, in Legends and blah blah blah. So they wanted to make him more of an awesome fighter. And so he's going to come out again in a little while. But for now, we are stuck with, Batz, who is taking the place and most of the skills of our Monkey King. So, yeah, we are going with him, and I don't know if he's going to jungle. Yeah, he is going to jungle. Oh, that's actually good. So that's really nice to see because, well, I like the jungling videos a little bit more than the laning videos. Although sometimes the laning is exciting, most of the time it is kind of, yeah, kind of boring. So I like the fact that they have a jungle role now in the game. It's just that what's it called? Oh, come on. I know what it's called. There you are. Boomba's Mask. It was a little bit too strong. And as you can see, they changed it quite a bit. They actually upped the experience you get and the gold you get from the jungle camps. And they removed the ability to get extra gold and experience from the item. So the gold was, was what I had problems with, because just jungling, you would gain more gold than the solo mid lane, and that of course can never be what it's supposed to be. So kind of nice there. Ice is trying to help out. She didn't actually manage to do it, but still it is nice to see that, to see someone just helping out. And wow, he can't kill it. Does Boombas no longer have the extra damage? No, it doesn't. Huh. I did not know that. So yeah, it seems that they removed the extra damage that you do normally with this item and just replaced it with nothing. So Kali on the other team is jungling, has the same build, both of them going for the tabis. And yeah, tabis are now kind of, you can upgrade them into 2 range. Every boot is now called, well, by its, last part of the name. So instead of sorcerer's shoes, you will have shoes. And instead of the ninja tabbies, you would have tabbies. Well, they're not actually called ninja tabbies here. They're called warrior tabbies. Or tabi, I should say. Yeah, and the shoes are called mage shoes or something like that. I don't know, I forgot. It doesn't really matter. But you can now upgrade every shoe into 2 directions at tier 3. I hope they will split tier 2 as well and make like that you can go level 1. So you only have 1 choice for level 1, obviously. Then you split that into 2 level 2 choices, which then split into 3 level 3 choices, which preferably would go like, you can go from level 1 to level 2, and then both of them go to the middle one, and both of them have a separate one on the side. So basically, if you want to get the middle one, you can choose between the 2. To give an example, Gem of Isolation would be a good example. If you would have Gem of Isolation, it would probably be called Gem as the basic item, so as the level 1 item. And then you would be able to upgrade it with either health or mana. So you would have the choice between the 2 directions. And then if you upgrade it to health, then you can go to health plus mana. If you upgrade to mana, you can go to health plus mana. So that's the middle one. But you can also go to health into something else that has to do with health. So for example, armor and magic resist added to the item. But still with the slow, because the overall item has to be the same. It's just that it has different stats then. And if you go to mana, it can have MP5, it can have, well, just extra mana on it. It can have kind of a stack system on it, something like that. That would be really great, because that would mean you actually have the choice of where you go after you make your first choice. Because if you make your first choice and you go, well, first of all, you choose to go for the item. That's great. But then if you choose to go for health because you're in a difficult lane, you can still get to the original item, which has mana on it as well. On the other hand, if you want mana early on, you can go for mana, and you can still go for the health plus mana, or well, later on if you don't really need extra mana. And yeah, they kind of did a similar thing with the Ankh. The Ankh is the first item they're trying out, like the 1 into 2 into 3, but nobody buys it, so I can't really show it to you. But yeah, there are 3 Ankhs that are available. You basically have one level 1 choice, which splits into 2 level 2 choices, and then the left level 2 choice, it goes into 2 choices, and the right level choice goes into 1 choice. So basically you have to make your decision at level 2 which item you want to get. And that's already pretty good, but it's not perfect, but well, they're still developing it. It is still in the beta, this game, of course, and it is already, I think, a much better game than, for example, League of Legends. It looks better, it's more fun to play. It's just that the community isn't as big yet. I mean, they do have like 2 million players, something like that. So yeah, that's not actually active players, but that's the same thing that League of Legends advertises. I mean, League of Legends advertises with the amount of players they should have, or they think they have. But I got an email like last month about one of my accounts being inactive for too long. That is 2 years after I stopped playing that account. So I kind of made an account to have daily challenges, because we had a daily challenge at some not daily challenge. We had viewer games. We had viewer games where everyone just went for a level 1 account. So just to even out the playing field a little bit, because a lot of my viewers weren't level 30, and it's kind of important to be similar level. So everyone went for a level 1 account. I made that account just for that. And 2 years later they say, well, your account has been inactive for quite a while. You might want to play another game, or it gets deleted. But that account was still in those 10 million players. Yeah, if I haven't played an account for 2 years, I'm not an active player anymore, guys. If I haven't played for 3 months, I'm not an active player anymore. But hey, that's the way it goes. They of course want to make sure that they advertise as much as possible, because, well, the more players play a game, the more they will get, the more new players they will get. And of course it sounds very important to have 5 or 10 million players, even though there are only like 300,000 active players per server, of course. But yeah, that's on the major servers, of course. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I mean, it's all about advertising. Anyway, going into this game, as I said, there is a pretty big community now, but it's not really big enough yet. They really need to expand a little more, but yeah, well, it's still in beta. It's pretty impressive to have over 2 million people playing your game when it's still in beta. So we are going for, oh, he was buying another ward. We got a ward here, and the wards have been split into green wards, which are here. These are the sentry wards. These last for 90 seconds, or until they get killed, obviously. And they can see other wards, so they can see movement as well as other wards, but only 90 seconds. This one that he just bought, lasts for 180 seconds, so twice as long, but they can only see enemy movement. They cannot see the enemy wards. So that is a really big change. They used to be able to see everything. So every ward would see every other ward. But it would also all last for 3 minutes. And that was a little bit too cheap. Yeah, everyone knew that. But yeah, they finally changed it. And we are going for this Sobek. Sobek, yeah, he should be able to win this. So I don't know what Monkey is trying to do here. But yeah, Sobek is indeed going to win this. Oh my, get out! Oh, just outside the range of that skill. And he is going to get out. And now he might actually... No. Sobek actually went out just in time. He realized he had no chance. But yeah, there were 3 more guys coming up, as you can see here on the minimap. And they could have sniped Sobek very easily. It did not happen, however, because Sobek was playing safe and yeah, just got out. Anyhow, we are just running around our jungle, currently in the number 2 spot of on our team. And yeah, that is of course because Isis is just a ridiculous champion. She is currently the most banned champion in the game. And that is because, well, she is just ridiculous. So anyhow, I think we've seen enough of the jungling. And I'm going to go into kind of team fighting mode. Let's see where this guy is. Not really team fighting at all. But yeah, I'm going to follow her around a little bit. Yeah, the thing about Isis is she has a very, very good stun. Which is relatively easy to land. It's still hard to land, but compared to other stuns, it is pretty easy to land. Plus it does a lot of damage. And then combining that with her ultimate, which also does a lot of damage and a lot of healing. It's kind of hard to... Oh, Monkey went down. And as you can see, the icon is still the same. So they still need to switch the icon. So we do get a double kill there for the red team. And they are going to pressure this tower now. The minions are here. They're going to pick up all of the enemy minions. And then, well, kind of take down this tower instantly. Oh, we can't zoom into the health bar, of course. But they are going to do some nice damage to that. And there you go. So killing towers, really easy in this game. I don't know why they made it this easy. Because it really requires you to be there for like 1 minion wave. Even with just the normal lanes, even in the mid lane, if you can pressure a tower, well, about 5 minutes in, with just 1 guy for 1 minion wave, then you can kill the tower. And that is a little bit too easy in my opinion, because, well, towers are pretty expensive. Well, they give a lot of gold. So if you lose a tower, that's pretty hard for your team to come back from. But all in all, yeah, I think it does shorten the duration of the game, which is great. But it also, well, doesn't allow you to really roam or anything like that. And that, of course, is something that we would like to see. Because more roaming would mean more flexible gameplay. And yeah, this Ymir is so dead. The Sobek actually picked up that kill. That is the one guy that shouldn't get that kill. Because, well, Hercules would have been fine. Kali would have been fine. And oh, that was Agni. Agni would have been probably the best one to pick up that kill. This tower is almost down, so if someone just comes in here and hits it twice, then it will be down. But you can do that at any point, so yeah, there's no need to overextend too much. Oh, that's also something that she has. She has AoE damage that can hit all of the minions at the same time, as well as the champion that's behind it, and it has pretty decent range. So yeah, overall it's kind of hard to deal with Isis because she has so much stuff going on for her, and that is just something that yeah, that people can't really work with. So yeah, we are in mid lane here, going up against the Agni, with of course Guan Yu. Guan Yu is going to take quite a bit of damage. Of Of course, he is playing as a support, and he therefore doesn't really have a lot of gold. But well, it should all be good. He should be able to get out. And wow, that was a lot of damage done just by that ultimate. It obviously wasn't as much as it could have been, because if you let it charge up, it can actually be very, very high. And yeah, there we go. Getting another kill with the ISIS. And are we going to get this guy? No, 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 no. Troll wall. Now, if that wall actually landed correctly, that would have been an amazing wall. So, I don't know which of the two this is. I think, yeah, well, this is, it seems, the purple ward. Which means that it does not see enemy wards. I'm not actually sure yet. I haven't really seen that yet. Wow, the Amir just tower diving and actually getting the kill on probably the most dangerous champion in the enemy team. And wow, Kali not using her ultimate there because she didn't have it. She could have had the kill with that ultimate, but no, 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 no. Gets stunned, gets, well, pretty low, and oh, gets stunned again, and the instant kill. Yeah, and there you see it. The stun is pretty easy to land, and of course, oh, she also has a silence, and she has this, yeah, this ability. So overall, just great damage on her and some nice CC. Of course, the silence is not useful at all, but yeah, it's annoying to enemies. But yeah, it's mainly that stun that makes it so good. Especially because you can combine it easily with other stuns. Because if someone lands a stun, yeah, then landing your stun is even easier, obviously. So disrupting the teleport there, and are we going to make something out of this? No, it seems that Apollo just is the only one that wants to come forward far enough to actually do something. And oh no! Agni gets out of there, no problem. I thought he was in trouble now because it was all of a sudden a 3 versus 1. And it seems that we are kind of posturing there near the Gold Fury. And oh, Agni going to not land the kill. Okay, yeah, well, doesn't have enough damage yet. Also missed that last ultimate, I think. Not actually sure. So plenty of wards out, and it seems that the blue team is really just focusing on those purple wards, which are the longer duration, but they do not see enemy wards. Whereas the red team has been going for those other wards that can see the other wards, but yeah, it results in them not having anything on the map. They currently have 0 wards on the map, and that of course is something that you never want to have. You want to have as much on the map as possible. And here we go with the ultimates. All of the ultimates just are used. The Guan Yu goes down, but well, the other two just escape. And yeah, really nothing they could do back for some reason. I mean, there's not even damage done to these guys. So that is not good. We are going to... Oh, I thought we were going to get a snipe there on the ISIS. But ISIS just recalls and is safe again. So we are going to get some damage off on her. On her, of course, normally doesn't really build tanky crap. So he is really hard, really easy to kill, except for that jump. For the rest, he's really easy to kill most of the game. And yeah, that's the way it is. I mean... Yeah, you play a champion that is that's just very strong, but cannot really take a lot of damage. And are we going to go for this? No, 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 no. The red buff already taken out, and we should be able to do something with our ISIS here. ISIS coming in from behind, but Kali actually spotted her. The stun misses. The silence, however, does not miss. And are we going to plop down an ultimate? Yes, here is the ultimate. Oh wow, immediately cashing that in for the damage. Yeah, I guess the enemy team just ran out immediately, so it didn't really matter. And we are going to continue on. The stun goes down and she goes down. Nicely done by Anher, but is he going to... Yeah, he is going to escape. Nice, 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 nice. He is going to escape, no problems. So, Isis goes down, 4-2 now. She is the one that's supposed to carry this team. With a 4-0 on her, on our enemy team. So I'm wondering whether I took the wrong team to follow, but I didn't really pick a team. I picked a champion. I wanted to follow the Batz, at least for the beginning of the game. Because, well, I haven't seen him in action yet, except on my opponents, of course. But yeah, it's kind of nice to see the new champions at least once before they, before you play them. And I should really be playing him. I mean, I was good with Wukong, so why not try out the Batz then? Seems that, they wanted to go for this Gold Fury, but not actually managing to do so. There are no wards out at the moment for the blue team, or the red team, Elnet. And Monkey actually got a kill. I can still call him Monkey. Up until the point when some Wukong arrives, this guy is now Monkey. And even then, if there's only one Monkey in the game, it should still be pretty easy to call him Monkey. So yeah, red team once again trying to go for this Gold Fury. And the blue team is going to interrupt this. But are they going to manage to do so? Large amounts of damage going off. But does anyone have the Hand of the Gods? Well, it seems that we have two guys with Hand of the Gods. Ymir should be able to pick this up, no problem. Ymir, however, is not here. Okay, so they did get one kill and the Gold Fury out of that. So that is excellent. That is exactly what you want. We want to have that that Gold Fury, because it does give you quite a bit of gold. And here we go with the Isis versus the Agni. And Agni is, well, just dodging the stun and then, well, staying safe for the rest. Obviously not a real big problem if you can dodge the stun. But, well, you have to dodge the stun first. And, well, nicely done. Picking up the entire minion wave. And it seems that we're currently just not doing a whole lot with our team. So let's go to Ymir here, see what he has to do. Or what he's doing. He is currently warding this. And that's about it seems. He has two types of wards. And might actually... Wow, there are two wards now? Really? You're going to place two wards on the same spot. Not even at the same time. No, just one after the other. I mean, we see it every now and then that two people want to ward up the same place, but then, well, they do it at the same time, so kind of two wards appear at the same time. But here it was just, yeah, the ward was already there, and he decides to place down another ward. Yeah, it's a waste of 75 gold. And 75 gold, of course, is not a super big deal. But still, if you can have it, then why not just keep it? Plus, of course, you used up a ward. So, unless you go back and buy more wards, you're not going to have that ward again. Well, that ward is gone anyway, but you're not going to have a ward again. So, it seems that we are going on this, but only with the Guan Yu. Yep, we fell too far behind with Monkey. Monkey is in trouble and gets killed instantly. Everything missed. And we are going to just run away now, I'm assuming. Blue team really needs to run away. And no, they're not going to run away in time. They lose the Guan Yu. And the red team actually dominating this quite a bit, this fight. And wow, not getting the Ymir at least. Ymir doing a good job of walling himself in, but they are still going to pick it up. Wow, just so strong. It seems, however, that they are still going for this, and this might actually not be good. Because, well, now you're tower diving, and well, as soon as you're between two towers, it should all be fine. Apollo goes down as well. And the only one that is actually surviving here is Isis. You lose another tower, which is kind of obvious, of course. And they could actually push this next thing as well, because nobody's up yet. I mean, they should see that there are 3 guys still down. So it would have been a 5 versus 2 fight, and that is of course not a very good fight for the blue team. And they would have lost that Phoenix. Well, I have to think at least. But middle tower is going to go down. That's cool too. Middle towers are very valuable. But then again, the Phoenix is probably more valuable. Okay, we are going to get some kills back. Only 1 though. It seems that Agony is going to make it out, no problem. Yeah, doesn't even get tagged by that slow. And well, he's just going to walk out. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Oh, that was the slow on his team. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why he got out, I guess. So the blue team going for Fire Giant here, and it is what they need. They are a little bit behind in gold. Oh no, they're ahead in gold. Wow. I knew they were behind in kills, but blue team gets a Fire Giant. Cool. And with Fire Giant gone, or well, taken, they should be able to do pretty well here in this next fight. But it's all about, well, these fights, obviously if you lose a fight very hard at this point, you're going to lose. Because by now, people can just probably kill your Minotaur, straight off. And oh, nicely done. It seems that the Ymir ulted once again into the nothingness of, well, nothing. And wow, getting another kill out of that. Too greedy. Wanted to get the Ymir kill and, well, paid the price for being greedy. I mean, that is the way it goes sometimes. Oh, random ultimate there from our Hercules. And Hercules just trying to do his best, but not going to save this tower at any point. Towers go down so quickly that you can't really afford to defend them. Where in League of Legends, you can just stand with your tower until it's really low health and then you have to fall back. Here you have to fall back when it's full health. Because well, people can tower dive you, that's one, because tower damage isn't that high. But also, the tower is going to fall in like 5 seconds. So unless you can do something very significant in 5 seconds, you're going to get killed afterwards. And so falling back like this Guan Yu did. Sorry, that wasn't Guan Yu. I don't know who it was, I forgot. But falling back like that is pretty good. It's actually the way to go. And we are going to take out another tower. Yep, there we go. Another left tower goes down. Oh no, that was the first one. Yeah, we took out the middle Phoenix, and now 1 tower on the left, 1 tower on the right. We should be able to do pretty well from here on out. However, if they get caught, I don't see how, but they could still lose it. So yeah, we are going to get the Isis ultimate in the middle of everyone and just, yeah, use that for damage. Not actually using that for heal. I think it was designed to heal, to keep you safe. I mean, that's what it looks like. But people keep using it for just the damage. I mean, it does a significant amount of damage. It's not huge, but it's a big AoE. So people don't want to stand in that AoE, because if you detonate it, it is actually, yeah, it's painful. Especially if you hit multiple people. And red team is going to lose this fight very, very hard. They are indeed going to, well, take out this tower and now the next tower, because now only Anhur is still alive. And with only Anhur alive, there's really nothing they can do. I mean, 60 seconds, really? I mean, yeah, the Crocky here, Sobek, is coming back up, but that is not going to save them. So they have 2 towers down, or 2 Phoenixes down. They're going for the last tower on the map, and then for the last Phoenix on the map. And then once you have that, you can pretty much push at will. There's really nothing that that stands in your way anymore. So you can just go for the Minotaur. The Minotaur used to lose health when you kill the Phoenix. So every Phoenix you kill, basically, or Phoenix in this case, basically reduce the health on the Minotaur. And I don't know if that's still the case, but if it is, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of obvious what they're doing here. So the Minotaur already at half health, they can just walk in and kill it. Because there are two guys that are still on cooldown. They're still dead. And, well, I don't know. Can I fly through this? No. It's kind of silly because you can jump through it. With someone like Wukong, you can jump through it, but I can't fly through it. It's kind of strange, but hey, whatever. So we are going for Gold Fury here. Why not? I mean, it's there, so let's just take it. It's another 1,000 gold or so. 1,500? I forgot how much it is. You can actually see it here, but I think it's about 1,500 then for the team. Yeah, I think it's 300 per person, but as I said, I'm not actually sure about that, so might not be. Who knows? So yeah, it's all about the Gold Fury now, and let's hide here and spy on Kali. Kali is not going to do it. She can solo the Fire Giant at this point. I mean, she should be able to. She has Void Blade, Warrior Stabai, but no lifesteal yet. So with a little bit of lifesteal, she can definitely do it. Now, I still think she can do it on her own. It's kind of important to do it as well, because by doing so by attacking Fire Giant on your own, the enemies don't really suspect that, because they expect the entire team to be needed for a Fire Giant event. But really, with some of the champions, you really don't need it at all. And we are going to go for the Fire Giant here. There is, of course, a Ymir with a level 3 Hand of the Gods. So they're not going to steal it with their level 1 Hand of the Gods. And indeed, the blue team gets it once again. And this is just going to be over right here. Ymir not walling off, but kind of just, yeah, making sure that she couldn't pass through that region, because she gets slowed and you take damage when it ends, of course. But two of the Phoenixes came up. This one is still alive, but instead they're going to just go straight for the Minotaur. Something that they could have done a lot earlier, but hey, they wanted to play it safe, and rightfully so. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.